there's less lines, so people that have had lines are going back on reserve. So hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Traveling Gun. I am Thomas. Today I began a 4-day trip. I had 1 day off after this trip, and I spent it all outside. I was trying to clean out my gutters as much as I could before it started to rain. Right now it's a rainy day. My flight has been delayed. It's just a day ahead to Raleigh, Durham, and then I work a flight from Raleigh to, I believe it's JFK, somewhere in New York, and then New York to Indianapolis, and I'm done in Indianapolis tonight about 8 o'clock. So we're gonna see how this day goes, because we do have a lot of weather coming through. There was tornadoes, and I see that shuttle going by me. There was tornadoes in Indiana and Kentucky. So we're gonna see how this day goes, especially with this storm system that's coming across the southeast, and hopefully nothing changes, and I'll keep you guys updated if it does. Everybody, made it here to Indianapolis. Today's flights were very uneventful. Again, my first flight was a little bit delayed, but that didn't affect anything for the rest of the day because I had to sit in Raleigh. It just cut into that sit to where I didn't have as long as of a sit in Raleigh, and pretty much got everywhere on time. It's not cold, but it's not super warm. So I don't think I didn't bring a jacket, but I did bring my vest just in case it got too hot. And I'm comfortable with this cardigan on. So other than that, that's all I have for you right now. This is a 11-hour overnight. Tomorrow's a 7:15 report. 7:15 van. So it's not that bad, but nonetheless, it's still 11 hours in the hotel after being on 9-hour duty day. 9-hour duty day, I think it was. So, but other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go work out and get some sleep. Good morning, everyone. Today is day 2 of this 4-day trip. It's a 4-leg day today. It's going to be a long one because I don't have any sits. Go from Indianapolis back to LaGuardia to Charleston, South Carolina, back to LaGuardia, and then to Charlottesville. And I think I end up maybe about 4 or 5-ish tonight. Can't remember the exact time, but I know it's not early. But there's no sits in between, so that's a good thing. But other than that, I slept really well last night, worked out. I need to get back on this routine because first 2 months I've really been kind of slacking when it comes to that. And then, with the vacations and everything back to back like that. So I'm, glad to be getting back into the routine of things. But, we're going out to LaGuardia. So we're going to hopefully nothing changes and no delays. There's no weather that we know of that I know of as of now. But we'll see what happens throughout this day, and I'll keep you guys updated if it does. Hello, everybody. I made it here to Charlottesville. Today's 4 flights were very uneventful. Schedules came out today, and my schedule came out pretty decent, even though I wasn't asked for much. I asked for 2 things: credit hour and not to be off after 3 o'clock like I always do. But I have 2 trips that end at 5, and they're the same exact thing on go home day as a deadhead from Cincinnati, but there's a sit in between. And what I try to do is catch that earlier flight out. Before I forgot to show you the view yesterday. I'm sorry, but today we're in Charlottesville. There's not really nothing but a parking lot. That's really all I have, and some woods. But a lot of people are being frustrated because they've had a line for so long, and now they go back to reserve. And that's the thing about this business. Our main line is taking a lot of the flying and putting it in New York. And so there's a lot more flying out of New York than there is in Atlanta. So there's less lines. So people that have had lines are going back on reserve. So me, I'm high enough on the seniority list not to even have to worry about that. But the one issue is Atlanta hasn't had any new hires or been open for anybody to even transfer to our base in probably like 2 years. All our new hires are going into New York. And like I said, I understand the people who are frustrated that you've had lines for 2 years, a year and a half, whatever, and now you're back on reserve because mainline decides to move more flying into New York. So that's just how it is. That's just how it goes, and you have to prepare yourself for that just in case it does happen. Like I said, I'm nowhere near that, but also it does affect me because by new hires not coming and people that are junior to me not able to transfer to the base, it doesn't boost me up in my seniority in Atlanta because I still can't. I've been here 6 years and I still can't get everything that I asked for. Even though I asked for 2 things, I still didn't get it. So that's the importance of having new hires to come keep pushing me up. But you know, it is what it is. I make it work and make it do. Finna go work out. Tomorrow's a later report. I have a 10 o'clock van, so I get to sleep in a little bit later. And it's only 2 legs tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 3, 2-leg day. Charlottesville to Atlanta, Atlanta to Shreveport, no sits. Well, I think it is a sit, but I'm done by 2 o'clock today. So, you know, it is. Slept really well, got up, ate breakfast this morning, and now I'm finna get ready for this flight, do these pre-flight checks to make sure everything is working properly, and I'll see you guys once I get to Shreveport. Everyone, I'm back in here in Shreveport. Today's flights were very, very uneventful. Just 2 easy legs from Charlottesville and then from Atlanta to here. Nothing really actually happened. I'm still trying to finesse a part of my schedule where they gave me a 4-day at the end of the month, but then they gave me 2 days also afterwards. So I'm working 6 days in a row, and I just want to move it up 1 day, but there's nothing in open time for me. I might take reserve days, and also the person on that trip I don't want to work with because, you know, they're really negative because I worked with them before when I first started and I was on reserve, so I didn't have any choice. But so that's another reason why I'm trying to get out of it. But also more so, I don't want to work the 6 days. I can ignore the negativity, but it's more so working the 6 days. I'd rather just have at least 1 day off because the 2 day is a real easy 2 day and I don't want to drop it. But other than that, working out, my alma mater is playing in the conference championship game, so I'm watching that and editing a video to come out on Tuesday. So I got to do all that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning bright and early for a 4:45 van for this 1 leg. Everybody, I made it home. Today's one flight was very uneventful. Came home, took a nap, just woke up. Down here in my extra bedroom trying to, do a little spring cleaning, switch out the sheets and everything like that, even though nobody's laid on them. It's just one of those things, you just wash them and switch them out every so often. Also need to check on my okra seeds that I planted. So these are seeds that I had from 2 years ago. And I had them in the cabinet in a little container or whatever, just to see if they would sprout something. Hopefully they do when I go up there and check. And and then just kind of get ready for my 1 day off and then start another 4-day trip again. I would never normally do this to myself, but I needed to spend time with my uncles, and that was the first time me and my uncles and my brother and my cousin have actually spent time outside of like holidays and things like that, all at one time as a collective. So again, I wouldn't recommend it. Definitely would not recommend it with 1 day off, but it is what it is. So I'll see you guys in the next vlog. As always, hug on the ones that you love. Tell the ones that you love them. I'm out.